Laura Trevelyan, BBC correspondent and world news anchor, is on her second trip to Grenada, this time to be part of the discussion on reparation, a conversation many believe should have long been held. Following her first visit to the island, she discovered the role her ancestors played in owning about 5 plantations in Grenada. From this, she compiled a documentary, Grenada Confronting the Past. Speaking with John Angus Martin, historian and member of the Grenada Reparation Committee on Wednesday, said he believes her being part of the conversation is a step in the right direction.
By her taking that initiative to come forward and acknowledging, what her ancestors did and were part of, that it to us is a step in the right direction in terms of it is showing us that, yes, we're on the right track and we need to pursue this. Because if individuals as well see it as not for them to come forward, then that's a positive step. And we need to use that to get at the bigger issue of reparations generally overall, including governments and private individuals.
The Bank of England, in the wake of Black Lives Matter protests, revealed that ownership of 2 plantations and 599 slaves in Grenada was transferred to the financial institution in the early 1770s. The names of the 599 enslaved people were revealed. Although the Bank of England had previously apologized for its historical links to the slave trade, the revelation that it directly owned black people had upset many in the Caribbean. Martin said that Laura is just one of many who needs to be engaged as part of the process.
The Bank of England basically recently said that they had owned enslaved people in Grenada for a period of time because and this was Bailey's Bacolet and what is Hope Vale today. Because those 2 plantations the owner had defaulted on a loan, so they end up actually possessing the enslaved people, 600 of them, for a period of years before the property was resold. So it's not just individual and governments, but institutions as well. So these are all of the different levels of people that we need to engage in this process.
The dialogue is aimed at people becoming more educated on the process of reparation and how we go about achieving it and what they want out of it.
So, there are different things that we're looking at. One of the things we're thinking of doing is changing the names of some of the streets and stuff across Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique, and replacing them with Grenadians who have made contributions to Grenada. So there are lots of different ways of looking at it, and people will, once they're educated about it and learn more about what happened during slavery and some of the details of it, I think it will give people a better platform on which to start voicing their opinions and views, of how we can move forward with this, because this concerns everyone. I think it's gaining the knowledge and knowing what's happened, and then you have people coming forward like Laura did, and then you understand the personal connections.
The discussion is scheduled for this Thursday at Marisho House at 6:30 p.m. On the panel will be Dr. Demian Graves as the moderator, Kizzy Henry Cadet, history teacher, Laura Trevelyan, BBC correspondent, John Angus Martin, among others, including students from various educational institutions. Christina John, GBN News.